Okay, so we're going to talk about knives and how to hold them and do a few knife cuts as well. So first we have our handle, our blade, the edge of the blade, which is the sharp bit of course, the heel of the blade, the tip, and the spine. Now, when you hold a knife, it's very normal and intuitive to just grab the handle. But what you're actually going to want to do is use your index and your thumb to grab the blade, almost the spine, and then wrap your other 3 fingers around the handle. This gives you a lot more control over where that knife is going, which is pretty critical so you won't cut yourself. With your other hand, you're going to curl your fingers, just like so, roll the tips underneath. That's very important so you don't leave them out ready to be cut. You want to roll them under so that the knife is able to run along the back part of your finger. This way you can guide how far and and in what direction your knife is going. So you can see that with this cucumber. We'll do some slices. Go thin, thick. There we are. Sliced cucumber. Now we'll also do some other common ones. So we might have the request for a bâtonnet, which means stick. We're gonna just go ahead and do that. All right. Then you get down to a dice, which is not so surprising. Looks like a dice, so it's square. Now we have dice. Now your chef or people might request small dice, medium dice, large dice. I would say that this is a medium to small dice. Same with the bâtonnet. Julienne is the other common one that you would get. Now that means a fine bâtonnet basically. So very thin strands. So Julienne. Lastly, the other common one for a round vegetable would be a tourné. So a tourné means to turn, and that's exactly what you do. You end up using a bias angle, which means 45 degrees roughly, and you are turning the vegetable as you cut. Now, you'll notice the knife doesn't really move. It keeps cutting the exact same way, but the vegetable is rolling and turning, and that's why it creates these oblique and oblong shapes. So, there we have slices, what's left of our bâtonnet, the dice, julienne, tourné.